God damn, we can't go one day without Israel doing some fucking crazy shit. Right, here's the report from Al Jazeera about the striking in Qatar.
Area full of schools and embassies in Qatar. The country is a US ally and a mediator for peace, but was hit in an assassination attempt by Israel on Hamas leaders.
Yeah, so this is crazy. Like striking Qatar, who has such strong ties with the US, granted be they economical ones, made for purposes of extracting natural resources, it doesn't matter in this context. Israel striking them is very bold, even for them. And granted, I saw Trump's Truth Social post where he's trying to kind of dance around this and say it wasn't me, it was Netanyahu. I don't like it, la 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 la, so that he doesn't mess up his Qatari relations. Now, I don't think that will actually work. Uh, oh, where'd the video go? There we go.
This is the
Watch.
moment when Israel struck a residential area full of schools and embassies in Qatar. The country is a US ally and a mediator for peace, but was hit in an assassination attempt by Israel on Hamas leaders. The Palestinian resistance group's delegation gathered to discuss the latest ceasefire proposal from the Trump administration. A member of Hamas's political bureau told Al Jazeera that the leadership of the group survived the cowardly assassination attempt.
See, even if this was an assassination attempt, it's not justifiable. This is the same thing Israel always does. Oh, there just happened to be civilians there. We don't know. Oopsie. We need to kill Hamas. We need to kill Hamas. Have you seen Hamas? Please help us kill Hamas. This is the incredible lengths they go to that we for some fucking reason just give like allow them to do. So it's like it's only terrorism when someone else does it to them. It's never terrorism when they strike a foreign country that's not even like it's not Gaza, it's not the West Bank. This is a foreign nation that's not even that close to them, and they just go oops, boom, and they say it's because they wanted to kill Hamas leadership. Like, which other country does this and gets away with it? No one. No one gets to do this. Only America's lapdog.
Chief negotiator Khalil al Hayya's son and his office manager are among the dead. He also reiterated that Hamas was meeting with a positive outlook on the American ceasefire proposal. He said the group holds the American administration responsible for the attack.
Yeah, it should.
Praise be to God, the leadership of the movement has survived this cowardly attempt, and the leadership is now safe and secure, while at the same time stressing that the blood of the leadership is no different from the blood of any Palestinian child, woman, or man
Yeah.
sacrificed for their homeland and for this cause.
The Qatari Foreign Ministry condemned what it calls the cowardly Israeli attack targeting a residential building of Hamas's political bureau. Qatar views it as a flagrant violation of its sovereignty
It
and
is.
international law.
It is.
Israel's attack killed.
It's in the simplest terms. It's a violation of sovereignty. This is a foreign nation. Like, they think they can just do this and be like, oh, we did it to Hamas. It's fine. No, 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 no. This is a country that you have no. You. This is not the West Bank. And of course it's a genocide in Gaza and the West Bank, and it's illegal occupation of the land, and there should be a right of return for all Palestinians to these areas, as well as a slow dismantling of the Israeli state and a solid reimbursement of as much as possible to the Palestinian people. But this is a strike that it's not dissimilar to when Israel strikes other countries. They do it all the time. Syria,
The strikes were a
they've done it
brutal
to
Israeli
Lebanon.
aggression
They've done it
and a flagrant
to
violation of
well, you
Qatar's
name it.
sovereignty, with dire consequences for regional stability. Turkey's foreign ministry said that targeting the Hamas negotiating team in Doha proves Israel seeks war, not peace, and shows its expansionist policies. Palestinian Authority Vice President Hussein al-Sheikh wrote that the airstrikes were a serious violation of international law and the sovereignty of the state of Qatar. Jordan's foreign ministry said the bombings a flagrant violation of the UN Charter and a dangerous escalation threatening international peace. The US State Department says Israel gave prior warning of the attack.
This morning, the Trump
I just remember the name. It's the beeper attacks in Lebanon. This is the same type of shit. It's a where they pretend to be striking local targets, but in reality they're just attacking sovereign states that without any forewarning or without any permission, they go after someone they deem to be an enemy. No one openly does this. But Israel seems just to be able to do this because it's Israel.
administration was notified by the United States military that as Israel
On this fucking demon as well.
was attacking Hamas, which very unfortunately was located in a section of Doha, the capital of Qatar.
Oh, it was unfortunate, was it? It's insane. Striking live targets, and as well as civilians. Like even if they were Hamas, this is not justifiable. You can't justify this shit. And they're like, oh, it just happened to be in Qatar. Oopsie. It's so crazy. It's like even if even if they're Hamas, this is not justifiable. You are not allowed to go around assassinating people like this. It's a war crime.
Unilaterally bombing inside Qatar, a sovereign nation and close ally of the United States that is working very hard and bravely taking risks with us to broker peace, does not advance Israel or America's goals.
No, except no, it doesn't. But they don't give a shit. They don't want peace. What like and she knows this. She knows this and Trump knows this as well. They know that Israel don't want peace. They don't want this the peace talks to come out on top and actually be productive. They don't want that. They want to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians from their homeland, drive them out of Gaza, drive them out of the West Bank, and occupy the territory. This has always been the plan. The Greater Israel Project has always been it's always been just a matter of time before they do this. But striking outside, like they did in Lebanon, like they did here in Qatar, is it's a new level of depravity that they seem to just increase in frequency of doing, and the rest of the world is just looking on. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we condemn this. Oh, we condemn that." But as soon if you say anything about this, they'll just say, "Do you condemn Hamas? Do you condemn Hamas?" Like at what point do we stop saying that? Like who cares? They have the right to have a militant resistance against a occupying force. It's so simple. They do. They do. And then you go and strike their leadership, like no less their political leadership. Like let's not even, it's not the militant wing we're talking about here. We're talking about the the political party. They're striking their leaders and justifying it by saying, oh well, they're Hamas. It's insane.
In the heart of Doha, around residential areas and schools, this strike leaves a question mark. Who knew what and at what point? And if Israel continues to kill the people who are negotiating, how is Qatar supposed to continue with its efforts of negotiating?
Exactly. This is like Israel shooting themselves in both feet and saying, you know what, we don't want peace talks. Like everybody kind of knew they don't care about a ceasefire. If this doesn't make it abundantly fucking clear that they don't care about it, I don't know what will. Let's see what the updates are. The Palestinian news service Wildfire reports that at least 9 Palestinian humanitarian aid seekers have been killed since the beginning of the day in Gaza, with a total of 52 Palestinians killed today in Israeli attacks. Oh, that's good to know. The genocide rolls on. That's great. Love that shit. The report, which cites medical sources, says that the 9 aid seekers were killed in southern Gaza. Israeli forces have targeted and killed thousands of Palestinian aid seekers over the last several months. Key takeaways from Qatari Prime Minister remarks. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman bin Yazim Al Thani, I butchered that, but whatever, has spoken to reporters about the Israeli attack on Doha and its implications for the region. Here are a few takeaways. Qatar will not let this one go. I'm not so sure that they won't, saying that Qatar is mobilizing all tools to respond to the attack beyond statements and condemnations. Well, we'll see about that, including by forming a legal team to hold Israel accountable. This will probably go as well as it always does, which means nothing happens. Focus on Netanyahu. While strongly condemning Israelis which are called state terrorism, the Qatar Prime Minister reserved a great share of his anger for Netanyahu, accusing the Israeli Prime Minister of undermining regional stability in pursuit of narcissistic delusions, personal gains. He also accused the Israeli leader of spoiling all peace efforts. Now, make no mistake, they would do this anyway. This is not just Netanyahu. The Knesset, they have no intentions of stopping this. This would have happened without Netanyahu as well. If you want proof, just look at the numbers of how popular the Israeli government currently is with the population of Israel. They do want this to continue. They want the ethnic cleansing. They want all of it. Now, granted, they are from birth, pretty much, they are brainwashed into thinking that they are surrounded on all fronts and that everyone wants to kill them. As a Jew myself, I've heard a lot of this shit. Now, they don't tend to read like anything that contradicts this. They have no idea about the heap of anti-Zionist literature that's out there, or how well it's actually been studied. They don't even remember. They don't know that the Nakba was a horrible atrocity for the Palestinian people. They think it was a great time. So this would have happened anyways. I'm calling it out. Calls for regional response. The Qatar Prime Minister suggested that countries around the Middle East must come together to rein in Israel. Well, America's certainly not doing it. So today we have reached a turning point for where there needs to be a response from the entire region against such barbaric conduct. I agree with this. Qatar's diplomacy will continue. Blah 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 blah. More European nations condemn. Blah. This is all. This is just. This is political theater. The Netherlands condemns Israel's airstrikes. Sovereignty states must be respected. Like, this doesn't matter. That they're doing nothing. Iran calls on Muslim world to act in unison against Israel. Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi, Aragshi, shit, I butcher that, has reacted to the attack in Qatar, saying the only way to decisively address the recklessness of Israeli regime is for the Muslim world to act in unison. Iran stands ready to deepen cooperation in the interest of confronting threats to international peace and security. This is giving the finger to the US. I'm not saying that's wrong. I am saying that this is more of a way to say to the US, to signal to the US and especially Trump, that we might start having beef here, like real beef, and actually doing something about it. Um, Now, would Saudi Arabia get involved? Mm, maybe. It's difficult to tell right now. Like, this strike on Qatar is for sure. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Here more of the same. Trump says researcher held by Iraqi armed group has been released. Russian related, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. So, in conclusion, then, this is a similar thing to what happened in Lebanon with the beepers and uh, the collateral damage that was used or reused. The collateral damage was calculated and ignored, and they went through with it anyways. This is the same thing. They attacked a diplomatic group of from Hamas who were sent to Qatar for the peace talks. Now this is directing intervention or interference with the peace process, and it should signal to you, dear listener, that they have no interest in this at all. They don't want these peace talks to continue, especially not Netanyahu, but neither does the Knesset as a whole, or Israel as a state for that matter. All right, I'm done. Fuck this shit. Fuck Israel, free Palestine, bitch.